All right. We are live right now. Live from the village right now. It is 4 minutes past 9 p.m. right now on the 7th of February 2022 right now. I'm in London, England right now. We're about to do a live stream right now. We're about to hang out, chill out, talk some things, maybe watch some things right now. Wagwan people, where you at, fam? Where you at? Okay, let me switch over to this screen so y'all can see. But yeah, it is just figure, we do the live stream. It's we're just gonna chill, maybe do some reactions to see what's happening in the world, all that kind of stuff. Let me just check some things while we're here, while we're getting ready, while we're setting up. Let me move over here, see what's happening. Yeah, so I did it. It's actually my second live stream of the day. And I think this might be the first time I've live streamed twice in one day. Because I did a short one just a bit earlier talking about Joe Rogan and that whole thing, and some of the things from that, just how that's been heating up and all the stuff going on there. And now, yeah, we do the regular scheduled live stream. We got Alan Evans in the house, Mr. Alan Evans, Wagwan. How's it going today? First again. Alan Evans is number one in the chat. First one to type some things, with Sam Barbie as a close second. What's up, Buttercup? Yo, Wagwan, Sam. Buttercup was my... No, she wasn't. Buttercup... No. Who am I thinking of? Bubbles, that's it. Bubbles was my favorite Powerpuff Girl. Buttercup... I don't know if I prefer Buttercup to Blossom. I guess Buttercup and Blossom were very similar. Blossom was kind of the leader, the de facto leader. Buttercup was definitely, a lot more tougher, rough and tumble type character. But Bubbles was my favorite character of the Powerpuff Girls because she was a good combination of the both. She was really kind of cute and sweet and innocent on the outset, right? But when she needs to be, she was badass. Like she was by far, at least in my opinion, other people might say different, but in my opinion, Bubbles was the toughest Powerpuff Girl because she was the one that was just never afraid to just be herself in any moment, from just wanting to play with toys and being all that kind of girly, cutesy, whatever. But when it came down to it, she could kick ass, she can get mean, she'll put you in your place if she needs to. You know what I mean? So it's like she comes across as somebody who you can walk over easily, but when it comes down to it, she'll put man under manners. So yeah, Bubbles was my favorite Powerpuff Girl. But I'll take Buttercup. How you doing, Sam? How you doing, Al? Appreciate you guys coming through. See what's going on in the world. Apparently Warner Brothers is being sued over abysmal Matrix Resurrections release. I've not read this article, that's just the headline. They're being sued over abysmal Matrix Resurrections release. Now, I've not seen that movie, but I have heard that it's not particularly good. Now, that doesn't surprise me because, let's be real, there's only really one good Matrix movie. The rest of them are just... they're just... That being said, I still do want to see it. I'm still interested. I do consider myself to be kind of a Matrix fan, even though, yeah, it's just the first movie that's really good. The others are just... But I do still want to see Resurrections. I don't know if it's too late to see it in the cinema. It's probably too late to see it in the cinema now. Maybe some cinemas might have it, but I imagine it's probably too late for the cinema. So at this point, it's waiting until it's on DVD. I'm not gonna get it on DVD. What am I talking about? Wait till it's on one of these streaming services, Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever. K-Block's Powerpuff Girls, that's why you left me alone with Monkey. It was exploring your feminine side. Powerpuff Girls was a good show, man. It really was. It was on, what was this on? 2000 something? Powerpuff Girls, I think. But yeah, that was a really good show. I used to watch that quite a bit back in the day. And they did a movie as well, which was awesome. So yeah, if you didn't watch the Powerpuff Girls, I don't know. I feel like you need to find like some place you can watch it. I don't know if Netflix have it. Probably not, actually. I don't think they do. But anyway, whichever place you can get it. The Powerpuff Girls was a good show and definitely worth checking out. Like, it's no cap on that. It was quality. It was quality. And yeah, I know it's a kids show, and even at the time, I was a bit too old and a bit too male to be watching the Powerpuff Girls. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't care, man. I enjoyed it. That was a good show and a good movie. There was a remake of it, actually, or a reboot rather, which was it was like a live action version of Powerpuff Girls, but it was set when they're older. I never saw it. In fact, last I heard, it didn't actually last. Like, apparently they did a pilot and then it pretty much got cancelled right away. As far as I know, like it didn't take off at all. But yeah, Powerpuff Girls in 1998 to 2005. So yeah, over 20 years ago. Doing okay, still got a sore throat. Hopefully I can get a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Damn, how long you had that sore throat for? He's exposed to COVID and I'm not a test for negative. I think it might just be a throat infection. Well, I'm not just throat infection because it's still pretty well. Hopefully it gets better, whatever it is. I'm taking this as you're coming out, Kev. Only watch the Powerpuff. Only watch the Power. I've read it wrong. Only watch the Power Rangers. Power Rangers was. I can't even talk right now. Power Rangers was alright still though. I used to watch that as well. But only really the first series, like the original Powerpuff Girls run. I said Powerpuff Girls. I keep messing up. The original Power Rangers run with like, what was it? Had I can't remember their names right now. Jason, Zach, I can't remember all their names. Trini, flipping out, I can't remember their names right now. Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger was hot, man. I don't even. Yeah, the girl who played the Pink Ranger. I wonder what she's doing now. I'm pretty sure just about every dude had a crush on the Pink Ranger back in the day. Because she was... Tommy, yeah, Tommy. The thing is, Tommy was originally the Green Ranger. And he didn't come in till, I think, like, maybe season 2 or something like that. Season 2 or 3. He wasn't there from the beginning. Because the original leader was Jason, the Red Ranger. And then Tommy came later on. And he was first the Green Ranger, then he became the White Ranger. Let's see here. I've got it on my... Actually, you know what? Let me put this on screen here so y'all can see it too. Here we go. Amy Jo Johnson, Kimberly Hart. It's Pink Ranger. That's what Amy Jo Johnson is doing these days. I bet she's still hot. Of course she is. American-Canadian actress. What's she been in lately? Last thing she did was a TV miniseries called The Has Been. Well, she's still doing some work, looks of it. Space Between, I guess some smaller stuff. Well, she has had a TV run. Yellow Ranger was, yeah, that was Trini, the Yellow Ranger. She actually passed away a while back now, I think. She died in a car accident. It was really tragic. Where's she on this though? Trini. Was it Trini? I'm sure her name was Trini. I'm sure her name was Trini. She's my favorite. Tommy was green first, and he was evil. Was he evil? I actually don't remember him being evil. Maybe I need to watch Power Rangers again. I need to watch Power Rangers again. Just the first series. Did you ever see the Power Rangers movie though? That was so bad. It's one of those films that are so bad that it's good. That's how bad it was. When a film is so bad that it's good, that's what the Power Rangers is. It's so bad, it's good. I can't see her name down here, you know. Oh, wait, go. Mary Maruta. Yellow Ranger. I don't think this is... You know, I don't know what they've done here, but that's like a different version of Power Rangers or something. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Tai Trang. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, she passed away in 2001, died at 27 years old. Pink Ranger was my favorite. Don't forget about Bulk and Skull. Yep, I remember them. They actually, or I think it was Bulk. He actually directed some of the episodes. I remember seeing his name as on a director credit. So yeah, he got some work out of that. And Rita Repulsa, yeah. Make my monster growl. Every episode is the same thing. Here we go, Paul Schreier, Bulk. Let's see what he's doing now. He's working on a film, The Order. Yeah, there you go. Directed a few episodes. Oh, okay, so Rita put a spell in him, so he was evil. Okay, I guess the spell broke, and then he became good. I remember there was one episode where he was like, he auditioned to do like a martial arts advert, something like that. And Bulk auditioned as well, and they both got the part, right? But Bulk thought that he was going to be the lead in the advert, and it turns out that they just wanted him to show, like, this is what you look like when you think you could do martial arts, and this is what it actually is, where you can actually do martial arts. And that's when they showed, you know, Tommy, you know, Jason David Frank. Was it Jason Frank David? His real name, I mean, by the way. Jason, was it Jason David or Jason Frank? Jason David, there we go. Jason David Frank, that was his real name. Tommy Oliver. But he done a lot of Power Rangers stuff over the years. Like, he pretty much stayed true to Power Rangers. Yo, DMR, Rob G. I can still hear that. Did I miss something? What can you still hear? The Power Rangers we're talking about? Fair enough, I got the movie on DVD. Okay. Here's the movie here, actually. This movie was so bad, man. It was so bad. Like I said, it's so bad that it was good. Yo, Wagwan DMR. Oh, that's what you mean. Make my monster growl. And then it was Rita Repulsa was the bad guy for a while, and then Lord Zed came in I think it was season 2 or 3 or whatever it was. And it was just the same thing, really, but still. Yeah, and Goldar. Man, Power Rangers, oof. I like the movie Ivan Ooze, or yeah, Ivan. You know, I'm sure you probably know this, but yeah, Ivan Ooze was played by Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston, who went on to do here we go. Bryan Cranston, who went on to do Breaking Bad and a whole bunch of cool stuff. Malcolm in the Middle as well. But yeah, he played Ivan Ooze. It's got to be in there somewhere. There we go. Oh no, Zordon, my bad. He didn't play Ivan Ooze. He played Zordon. Oh wait, that's 2017. That's more recent. Oh no, that wasn't a recent one. He played Zord. Okay, no. An original one. Let's go back. That was like the reboot Power Rangers movie. In the original Power Rangers though, I could find it. It's be 90 something. But in the original Power Rangers, where is it? 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 It's gotta be here. He was in original Power Rangers as Ivan Ooze. Why can't I say his name? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Oh wait. It wasn't Ivan Ooze after all. It was Twin Man and Snizzard. I thought he played Ivan Ooze. Okay, I got it wrong. My bad, my bad. I got it wrong. I thought he played Ivan Ooze, but no, it was Twin Man and Snizzard. But yeah, both uncredited roles. That's what he was doing before he became big, famous. Bryan Cranston. He did a few small parts in the original Power Rangers. So who played Ivan Ooze there? Now I want to know, because I thought it was It was Paul Freeman. Okay, my bad. So I thought it was somebody. I thought it was Okay, Paul Freeman played Ivan Ooze. I just got it mixed up. But yeah, Bryan Cranston was in Power Rangers, not as Ivan Ooze. I got that wrong, but he was in Power Rangers. A couple of episodes of the original Power Rangers. Zed was okay, but he was no repulsor. He was just like, he looks like badass. He came with red and he had like the spear and he looks, you know, the horns and everything else. So he looks really badass, but he didn't really do much in the end now, did he? Let's keep it real. He looked badass, but he just kind of wasn't in the end. Repulsor was like hiding for 10,000 years. It's like, after 10,000 years, I'm finally free. Enjoy the movie. Need to have a Power Rangers marathon. Hey, that's not such a bad idea, you know. It's okay, but the chorus was terrible. Just didn't fit the song. Tom Mack ain't good at making good choruses. Okay, I missed something. Something about Tom Mack. Wait, Bryan Christmas Power Rangers. What up, JT? He'll always be Hal from Malcolm in the Middle for me. That's what got him famous. Like, that's when I think everybody started noticing him a lot more. But he's been acting for years. Look at these guys' credits, yeah? This guy's credits go back to like 1968. And it's a lot of, I guess, mostly smaller roles and bit parts in TV shows and things like that. But yeah, so it wasn't until... What did I just say, actually? He was in Street Fighter, the animated movie. Oh, who knew that? Bryan Cranston he played the English version of Fei Long. He did the English version of Fei Long in Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, but he's credited as Phil Williams. Who knew that? Bryan Cranston was in Street Fighter 2. Yo, wild one, Triple X. Man, that is crazy. Man was Fei Long, you know. Okay. But yeah, this guy was doing bare stuff for the longest time. And then it wasn't until Malcolm in the Middle, what, Third Up from the Sun, he was in that as well. Damn, Clerks. Malcolm in the Middle was 2000 something. Here we go, 2000 to 2006. Where he played Hal Winkleson, he played the dad. And that's when, yeah, people started noticing him a lot more. And then, of course, Breaking Bad. And then a whole bunch of stuff after that. Parents used to be on Netflix. Oh, man. I think the courses are meant to be... Oh, chorus is meant to be catchy. The song isn't my favorite, but he killed his verse though. It is all good to see you again, Haze. Did you see the new doc on Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, the next sensation released yesterday? No, I didn't know. I haven't watched any docs for a while actually. But speaking of documentaries, apparently there's a new documentary on Netflix that everybody's talking about. Well, I don't know everybody, but a lot of people are talking about, called The Tinder Swindler. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched that either. But no, I haven't seen much on Lil. I generally don't follow Lil Peep too much anyway. To be honest with you, I don't follow Lil Peep too. I mean, I ain't trying to be disrespectful in that, but It was never a guy that I followed all that much. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll check him out one day. But it was just he wasn't on my radar. I ain't trying. I know he passed away. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just how it is sometimes. Not everybody's on your radar. It's just a name that I heard around. But yeah, I don't really know any of his music. Juice WRLD I listened to a little bit of. Listened to a little bit of. Wouldn't say I was fans, so to speak, but they definitely had some songs that I really dig. You know, Juice WRLD with Lucid Dreams. I think that's an incredible song. And Sad is a really cool song as well. But Lil Peep, yeah, I don't know nothing of this. I'm sorry. Tell me a new song, White. But okay, yeah. I didn't listen to it. I saw it pop up. I thought, some other time maybe. Some other time maybe. I just saw the title. I was kind of like, it was like Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun, and I was just kind of like, I'm not sure I want to listen to this right now. I'm sure I'm being a little bit too, prejudiced, prejudgment, or whatever. But you know, sometimes just like, I'm just not in the mood for this right now. I'm just like, maybe sometime when I don't know. Maybe, like I say, I'm probably assuming too much. I'll check out some other time. Root and Lord said relationship goals. They were an item. They were an item. They probably got it on off camera, I reckon. But I don't know, man. I mean, Reese Repose was like 10,000 years old. Lord Zed was like 30 or something. So I don't know how that would work. That might be a bit awkward, really. The doc is based from where you live. So BBC. Okay. BBC Three. Yeah. BBC Three is a internet channel. They're an internet channel, but apparently they're gonna be on TV. But hey, I don't watch TV, so they got married. Oh wow, man. Where's Reese Repulsa here? Here we go. Barbara Goodson. That's what Barbara Goodson's doing these days. I won't even click. 10,000-year-old woman dating a 30-year-old man seems to have some moral questions going on. I mean, they are evil, so right. I guess. I guess when you're evil, it's like whatever, right? Legends never die. Alright. Oh, you said it's on BBC Three. I guess it's on iPlayer. Oh, she was in Akira. Whoa. Barbara Goodson, who played Risa Repulsa, was in Akira. Now, I don't know if you know, but Akira happens to be one of the most, how can you describe it? Iconic, I think, is a good word to describe this movie. One of the most iconic anime films ever made. Like, even if you don't necessarily watch anime, you need to watch Akira. Like, that's how good it is. It's made in 1988. It's based on a manga. And it's pretty damn incredible. So yeah, if y'all don't know about Akira, you need to get to know about Akira. That is an amazing film. And she was in there. She played Takashi Kaori. Yes, it was cut off there. They didn't even send us an invite. How rude! I didn't even know they got married. Not only did I not get invited, I didn't even know they got married. It's like raw. Legends never die on YouTube. Legends never die. I mean, I don't think that's what we're looking for. I guess this is it. Legends Never Died, of story of Juice WRLD, X, and Lil Peep full documentary. It's 50 minutes. You know what? I could. You know what I can do? I could listen to this while I'm driving. So we put it on my watch later list, and then I can play it while I'm driving and listen to it that way. Because I tend to listen to stuff while driving, like podcasts and stuff like that, and YouTube videos. Because a lot of YouTube videos, especially the longer ones, I find that you don't really have to watch them, strictly speaking. I mean, of course you can, and it's better because you get more out of it. But I find that you can just listen to what they're saying and still take in a lot of it that way. So what I've started doing in recent weeks is putting like longer videos in my watch later list and just listening to them while driving. So I'd have them on in the car, you know, while I'm, you know, picking up passengers and stuff like that. And that can lead to some very interesting moments, because one guy that I listened to, a guy called David Jaffe, who was a former games developer who now does a YouTube, and he does these live streams. So I have his live streams on while she'll listen to the live stream while cooking. Hey, it's good to, right? You know what? You just have it on in the background. So I have his live stream on, listening to it while it's in the car, and this guy swears a lot, and that's not even the problem as passengers get in. I don't think that's some problem so much. I think a lot of people generally don't care if you listen to stuff with swearing. I feel like that most people generally don't care, don't mind. It's not a problem. But there's a few times where, like, he would say something like, you know, I'll be driving, there'll be somebody in the back of the car, and David Jaffe's talking, and all of a sudden he'd just be like, "Welcome, you knuckle fuckers," you know, something like that. And it's just like, this has got a little bit awkward. Or the last time, actually, the last time I had him on, he was talking about games. Like, he mostly talks about video games. So he's a former game developer, talks mostly about video games, right? And that's why I listen to him. I appreciate his input and his take on things. But he's talking about games, and he starts talking about games, and he starts talking about this thing that he saw that he's interested in. And apparently it was to do, he starts talking about, I can't remember, was it the places where people masturbate the most, right? So this is what's coming through on my car speakers while I've got a passenger sitting in the back. So this guy talking about, you know, I read this article about the places where people masturbate the most. Right, okay. This was got real awkward real quick. But hey. It's so good. Who likes the doc? You should check out the trailer of the doc if you like now. Hope your day been alright. My day's been okay. Appreciate you coming through earlier as well when I did the live stream earlier today. But yeah, my day's been alright. Did a little driving. I don't know if they have the trailer here. Oh wait, this is the trailer. I think this is probably the trailer, 3-minute one. Alright, let's make sure y'all can hear this properly. But yeah, my day was alright. I did a little driving, did some piano, got my car cleaned. I've been writing a review for my movie channel called Why Eternals is Trash. So you know the Marvel MCU movie Eternals? I'm writing a review called Why Eternals is Trash. And it's pretty much what I do on that movie channel, where I talk about why movies are trash a lot. And yeah. And all I'm gonna say so far is that I wrote about 12 pages on that movie. Normally my reviews are about 7-8 pages, right? 7-8 pages long. I wrote 12 pages on that movie. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be the longest video that I've done talking about why a movie is trash. Now, I don't know what that says about the film. Oh, well, I know what it says about the film. I wrote the damn thing. But yeah, there was definitely a lot to talk about when it came to Eternals. So for those of you on my movie channel, look out for that. might take me a while to edit it all and record and edit it. But yeah, there's a lot to say about that movie. Yes, trailer cool. At least she didn't do 24. 24? Oh, 24 a page. Okay. Last night I got a DM on Instagram from a scammer pretending to be Tom Mac. I replied to him. His grammar was terrible. For a rapper, I posted the interaction on FB and Tom actually commented, "Oh, nice." It wasn't me. Okay. This is the story of Lil Peep, XXXTentacion, and Juice WRLD. Told by their friends who knew them best. Is Cole Bennett in this thing? I don't know what Cole Bennett looks like, by the way, but he might have been on screen already. But I know Cole Bennett did a lot of stuff with Juice WRLD. It means you know what you're talking about. Well, hopefully so. But yeah, I mean, the thing about the movie reviews that I do, because I do a lot of stuff called like why a movie is trash, and the general idea is, I want to have fun with it, take the piss, make jokes and that kind of thing. But at the same time, I, want to try and make some interesting points as well, and not just bash on a movie for no good reason, So hopefully I've been doing that, Hopefully I've been doing that, You guys let me know if you watch the videos, and hopefully I can continue to do it as well. Make some jokes, have some fun with it, nitpick, all that kind of stuff, but all at the same time make some good points about why a movie, even good movies, because some movies could be amazing but it could still do plenty of things wrong, so but at the same time not just bashed on it for the sake of bashed on it, talk about what it did right, what it did wrong, what I think, that sort of stuff. But yeah, have a little fun, poke a little fun, make some jokes. But yeah, there was definitely a lot to be said about Eternals. If I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but I mean, it's worth seeing. I would say that it's not great, but I think it's worth seeing, especially if you're a Marvel fan. If you're not a Marvel fan, then he said it was him in bad grammar. He was joking, obviously. I am Tom Mac. It is me. Yo, what up, Brax? Man like Braxton Spivvy. Can't wait for the X-Doc. It'll be coming out on Hulu. We don't even have Hulu in the UK, man. That sucks. It's only available in America. It's like, man. Why these artists die so young? Legends never die. Story of Juice WRLD, XXX Tentacion, and Lil Peep. That's what VPNs are for. The thing is, though, like, yeah, I do have a VPN. It's not that simple, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I know of ways around it, but it's not as simple as getting a VPN, because with Hulu, you have to register with them, and they ask for a credit card. So you need a credit card registered in the United States to register with Hulu. So it's not just about having the VPN. And even if you try to do something with PayPal, because my PayPal account is registered in the UK, you know, that doesn't work. I mean, there's probably ways around it. I'm sure there's ways I could get around it, but yeah, it's not just the VPN. Like Netflix, you're fine. You know, Netflix, you're fine. Netflix don't care. Like but Hulu and some other ones is like, yeah, they take it a step further, where it's like you got to register and this, that, and the other, and it's long. Yeah, we don't got Hulu. We don't have Hulu, and we don't have HBO Max. Those are two we don't have in the UK. We've got another service called Now TV, which is run by Sky, which is, you know, run by the Fox Network or the Fox Corporation or whatever they're called. But that's what we have. It's not the biggest streaming service, but it's the one where a lot of the big movies tend to go to first, because there's a lot of money involved with it. But the biggest ones would be, of course, things like Netflix and Amazon and Disney. Those are more popular one. And Now TV is just like, because there's a lot of money from their deals and this, that, and the other, they tend to get the big movies first. I mean, it's okay. I actually do have that now because I've got it on a discount. Normally, I wouldn't bother with it, though. I think it's too expensive for what they offer. And especially when it's like I don't watch a lot of the movies. It's only every now and then I want to watch some of their stuff. So to be paying like £10 a month for something that you might watch 1 or 2 movies every 4 or 5 months, it's just not worth it for me. So, yeah. That's so good. Just hopping from stream to stream and looking at some stuff on TV. From stream to stream. Nice. But yeah, so here's a question. If you could only have one streaming service, yeah, only one, which one would it be? So Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, HBO Max, what's the other one again? Hulu, yeah? If you could only have one, Now TV as well. If you could only have one streaming service, what would it be? In fact, let me do a poll. See which is the grand design. Okay, so you know, it could only add 4 things. We could only add 4 things. You know, Now TV. Okay, without Hulu, because yeah, it's not really the same category anyway. So, the Pirate Bay would be my streaming service. If you could only have one, yeah, pick the Pirate Bay. Good choice, good choice. You know what? Here's the thing about pirate stuff, pirate movies and pirate whatever. I would say that as a very general rule, I'm not in favor of pirates and stuff. Like, I would try to get stuff legitimately, whether it's buying it, streaming it, you know, legally or whatever. Like, if I can get it in a legitimate way, that I would. Here's the problem with that, though, is that there's so many things out there. I mean, to be fair, it's better now than it was before, but it's still, there's so many things out there that is so difficult to get legally. Like, for example, right now there's a show on HBO Max called Peacemaker starring John Cena, and it's just not available in the UK. It is not available in the UK, and I could pirate it. It wouldn't be difficult to. I'd rather not. I'd rather, you know, do what I can to support the creatives and this, that, and the other. But then it's like, can it be available in the UK? Like, why isn't it? Like, what is... I mean, it's not like these companies don't have deals with, you know, British corporations and whatever. So it's like, how does something like Peacemaker, which is part of, you know, the whole DC thing and all that kind of stuff, Warner Brothers and this, that, and the other, and nobody thought like, hey, can we get this in the UK as well? Like, it seems like such an oversight. And it's been out for, I think, about a month now, maybe like 3-4 weeks. And yeah, there seems to be no like date on when it's coming to the UK. I know James Gunn was like, will say that he wants to get it in the UK. We'll say like, that's one of our plans. But when? Do we have like a roadmap or anything? Is he just saying that? So yeah, I'd like to do it legally. I'd like to be able to stream it legitimately or whatever, but I can't. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of time companies make it hard on make the choice to go pirate. What I'm trying to say? They make, yeah. For people like me who'd rather do it, I'd rather do it legitimately. It's like they're not making it easy for us. You know what I mean? They're not making it easy for us. Because people who pirate stuff and don't care, whatever, they're just gonna pirate anyway. But people who actually want to do it, it's like, you're not making it easy for us. So what choices do I have? I either don't watch it or I pirate it. Those are my choices right now. Either don't watch it or pirate it. I'd rather not pirate it, but I do want to see it. I do want to see the show. It looks so cool. And I showed some of the clips that I've seen that post on Twitter. It looks so cool. So yeah, just saying, man. They just need to make these things easier. And you gotta react to Honest J, my brother. He's funny AF, or ASF rather. Alright, Honest J. Oh, that's actually called my brother. Okay. I thought he was calling me. I thought he was calling me your brother. I was like, ah, cool. But no, the song's called my brother. Alright. Alright, cool. I guess is it my brother Rodney. It's about 7 minutes. Mr. V Reacts did a reaction to this. Alright, Mr. Video. Alright, let's check this out in a little bit. I already know my answer. And mine's Netflix, Amazon for me. Ooh. Sam is loyal to Netflix. Sorry, I said that wrong. Alan is loyal to Netflix. Sam is loyal to Amazon. My bad, sorry. My bad. What up, Kelly? Oh, Sinead, no, never mind, Kelly. My bad. You got me. I should have read the thing before I said what up. But still, what up? Kelly Singleton. Hopefully you'll like the Legends Never Die Doc and can give us your opinion on it. I'll give it a listen, pull it on my car, see what they say. See what comes to mind. These Nuts TV is my pick. Just plain. I choose Amazon Prime. Okay, so a couple for Amazon Prime. Okay. Hey, Haze, what do you think? Causes things to be only available in certain places. Example, BBC Sounds lets me go on, but BBC Free, I wasn't able to go watch the docs, so I searched on YT. Okay. I'm not sure the exact reason. I mean, I guess it's to do with like contracts and deals and this, that, and the other. And a lot of the websites, although you can get past them with a VPN, some of them take it a step further and make it a bit harder. That even if you got a VPN, it's still difficult to watch to look at this stuff. Again, I don't know the exact reason, but I imagine it's to do with certain deals and rights and contracts and silly stuff that probably doesn't even actually matter to anybody in the real world. It only matters to like big, weird executive types that are trying to make as much money out of things as possible. Whereas distributing the movie doesn't have rights, usually it's something along the lines of deal with distributor XXX to distribute to only the US because otherwise, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. So good. They wouldn't make more money, but distributor X can't distribute to England because of antitrust. See, Amazon you can buy, plus it has the sub channels like Shudder, etc. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You know, you could pretty much, yeah, like Amazon Prime would be like if either you've got it available as part of your Prime service, or if not, you could just like buy the movie. And yeah, like you said, they got like their sub channels. Disney does sub as well, but Disney ones are just based on other stuff. Okay, hopefully the stream is coming through okay. I'm getting an error message coming up. Let me know if the stream's coming through okay on your end. But it might be buffering a little bit. Hopefully not buffering too much though still. I think that made sense. I lost my train of thoughts halfway through. You're breaking up. Yeah. There might be some buffering on the network. Your mic is, yeah, it looks like it's buffering a little bit. I hope it's a bit better now though. Some internet congestion or something. I don't know what was causing that. But hopefully it's okay now. Let me know if it's okay. It's saying it's okay now. It's telling me it's okay now. What about All Music? All Music? What's All Music? Is that streaming? Is that a music streaming service? All right, let's check out this Honors J, my brother. In fact, you know, I just realized something. I don't have this on. So, see what we got here.
Okay, y'all know families are very important. We gotta love our families. What? Y'all know I have a brother that's handicapped. I don't care. I'll talk about anybody. Let me tell you something. And don't you dare feel sorry for him. Don't you dare. My brother is the meanest handicap that God has ever created. And he looked like this every day. And he'll just sit in the front yard looking at cars all day long. He screamed at me like that one day. I was like, man, what's wrong with you? That's his favorite word. Okay, I'm telling you right now, buckle up, buckle up.
Oh, XXO, okay.
One day I came home. Rodney was waiting on me in the living room. I don't know why he was always waiting on me. You know the carports where you can pull up and see that big old picture frame window? He in the window like this. And I'm like, damn, what is wrong with him today? And I knew it was.
I'm getting an old school Martin Lawrence vibe from this guy.
So I go into the front door because I opened the door, he was right there. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? He made me hungry. I said, why you gonna ask mama to get you something to eat? Me, what the motherfucker mama get you? Eat motherfucker, you give me something to eat, motherfucker. So I said, okay, calm down, calm down.
Okay.
I'll get you something to eat.
Taking a piss at his handicapped brother.
Me want Burger King. So I took him to Burger King. Now I thought because he was handicapped, I could park in the handicapped parking lane. That wasn't true. I get out walking on normal. I
love Amazon. Netflix is cool. I just think Amazon is more value for money. That's true. I think value for money, Amazon is probably the best.
He started looking at me. I said, wow.
Probably.
I think I got his spot. My brother Roddy. So then he started talking.
Hey, you're not supposed to be parking right there.
I'm like, man, who are you talking to?
Oh, yeah. You're not supposed to be parking right there.
And the dude spit at me. Why did Rodney get out the car? Yo, Rodney! wait a minute. The dude got out.
I'm not sure I'm getting the jokes, to be honest.
What do you want to do? They was about to have a handicap fight. They started swinging, but they wasn't hitting nothing. So I had to push them closer together. I told y'all to buckle up. Okay. I gotta tell you this though. Rodney whooped his ass. We driving down the street. Rodney got his head out the window. Beeloo, beeloo. I like, Rodney, get in here. What's wrong with you? He gonna have a lamb. Beat that motherfucker head. So Rodney went home. My mama like, what happened to Rodney? Because he had a little torn shirt. He like, beeloo, beeloo. Keep that car ambulance. Keep that motherfucker ass. Y'all think I'm lying? Rodney went in his room, got out his Rocky Balboa championship boxing belt, put that bitch on, came out in the living room. Me a champion.
We said about X,
We got in trouble with Rodney.
the US and the UK.
2 days later, because we caught my parents doing it nasty. I'm serious.
Sounded fine to me.
My mom doing it. They left the door open. My daddy was in that room killing my mom.
Okay, cool.
I mean, he was hitting
Sounds good now. Awesome.
Mama, fight back.
Yeah, that's from back in the day.
And my daddy's a 2-time Vietnam vet. And for some reason, he can't let go. He's a drill team.
Yeah, this video looks a little bit 1990s, to be honest. The video looks like 1995.
And he did a move I had never heard before. Like, hell. I'm like, what was that? So Rodney started walking around the house. I'm like, man, shut up. You're going to get us killed, man. So my daddy came out of the room. Who making that damn noise?
Okay, man, back in the game seems fine now. Okay, so it might need a refresh. It might need a refresh.
He thought I put Rodney up to it, which I didn't. Shaq, I didn't. But he wanted Rodney so bad because Rodney wouldn't shut up. You're like, Rodney, come here. No!
There's nothing funny about parking in this parking spot. It annoys the hell out of me.
When you can hit somebody so hard, you put them on mute. Rodney turned around and slow motion.
Man, people in car parks take the piss sometimes in supermarket car parks. Let me come back to that. Let this video finish. But yeah, there's definitely like people who go to supermarket car parks and take their absolute pisses. In the 2000s to me.
Y'all think that was funny?
It's definitely before HD though. Before high definition.
Took the phone, went into the closet like nobody was gonna know he was in there. You could see the phone cord sticking out, but you had to hear the conversation between Ronnie and the police department. 911. Excuse me? Sir, we can't understand you. Sir, could you please slow down? Okay. Get off your head. Get up. This is the last thing. Then I'm gonna start the show. This is why families are so important. Now,
Pull his pants all the way up.
I know everybody black and Latino got an uncle somewhere down the line in their family that dressed just like this. Nipples right to the belt loop. And got that one little testicle to hang on the side. And my uncle Charlie, when you ever notice, when cats get old, they start leaving that one arm behind. And they be looking for their steps like that. There it is. And my Uncle Charlie, you ever notice your old school cats think they created dancing? I got to tell you this. I had go to my family reunion a couple years ago. And my Uncle Charlie was in the kitchen cooking fish. And when all my aunties are in the living room dancing, you know when you ladies get drunk, y'all all do the same dance, right? So my auntie like, come on, girl. Yes, right, turn it up. Now I gotta show you my Uncle Charlie. My Uncle Charlie heard this song, came out and lost his living mind. He's like,
Yeah, he's
"Goddamn,
good,
what's going
especially
on out
his
here?
jokes about garlic bread.
There it is, boy. There it is, nigga. He said, you don't know nothing about Charlie. Back it up, Charlie. Moonwalk, Charlie.
Theatre to Mrs. Hughes live at the Ice House on Mrs. John Hughes channel. She's very funny too.
My name is Arnez. I love y'all so much.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe if he was there, I don't know. I'm not sure I was getting the jokes, to be honest with you. I'm not sure I was getting the jokes. But yeah. We'll try this other one. Was it Mrs. Hughes live at the Ice House? Let's try that. See if Mrs. Hughes. Okay, I guess the top one here. Okay, cool. Let's clear it a little bit. We're entitled to the blue badge for the disability parking for Sophie, but we never put it in for it because she manages fine. So when people just freely park there, it annoys the crap out of me. Yeah, that's how a lot of Black American uncles are. Yeah, that bit about was it pulling the pants up? Yeah, I've definitely seen that. I've definitely seen that. Me neither. Yeah, she's a very funny lady, a white woman. Okay, this is her then. Yeah, why that come up? But yeah, let me tell you a quick story about parking in supermarkets, because I tend to be in supermarkets quite a lot because, you know, driving around, take a break, go to the supermarket. Anyway, I don't know why people do this. It makes no sense at all. But you know, you have like the parking bays, right? And you're supposed to park your car inside the parking bay. There is no good reason for you to park across two parking bays. You know what I mean? And people do this. They will like just park their car, give zero consideration to how it's positioned, get out their car and just walk to the shop and whatever and just leave it like that. And it's not even like big cars. Like sometimes you see like the larger vans and it's like, or the larger trucks. It's like, okay, fair enough. It's a large vehicle. It's gonna go. It is what it is, right? I'm talking about people who drive small cars. And somehow their small car, they managed to park across 3 parking bays because they just like drove in and got out and just like, bruh, come on. I have a rule about where I park when it comes to these things. Like if I see a parking spot and the car next to that bay is parked in some kind of awkward angle, I go park somewhere else. Because I don't trust that person to be able to pull their car out and not hit my car at this point. Like if you parked your car at some mad angle, I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna go park somewhere else. You know, because I don't trust that anymore. If that guy comes out before me and has to drive up before I get back, I don't trust him to not hit my car. Because there's no way, there's no good reason to be parking like that and just zero consideration to the fact that half your car is outside the bay and into another bay with the wheel bent this way, and it's like, dude, come on, man. Or the other one that you said that I talk about, like the disabled bays. Like, you see people parking disabled bays where it's like there's plenty of other spaces. You know, plenty of other spaces. And sometimes the other spaces aren't even that far away. It's not like it's like miles away from the shop. Like, there's plenty of spaces like right by the shop, and you're still parking in the disabled spot. Or they park it in like, you have like a place where you do the cab, like some supermarkets, they have a place where the cab drivers go to do pickups and drop-offs. People just park there. There's plenty of spaces and they'll park in a pickup and drop-off spot. Or they'll park their car right in front of your car so that you can't get out. Plenty of other spaces, and they'll just stop right in front of your car. It's like, why? Why are you doing this? What was the purpose of you doing this? So yeah. There's some arseholes when it comes to parking, is what I'm trying to say. as you said, there is a point to parking in multiple spaces. The amount of importance I have in any given time is directly related to how many spaces I take. Vroom. You got like parking bays that can fit trucks inside, and you see these tiny cars just like vroom. Why? You know, I'll park somewhere else. I'm not even gonna risk it at this point. I'm gonna just go park somewhere else. I'm not gonna risk this person pulling out and driving straight into my car. I'm just not gonna risk it. Ugh. Oh, wait, excuse me. All right, let's check out Mrs. Hughes live at the Ice House. Lazy entitled people. Some folk, man, some folk.
Oh, is this gonna block your view?
You know, I think I've seen this lady before, actually. She looks familiar.
I love you guys already. I am Mrs. Hughes. I've been married a long time. I've been married so long that my oldest daughter's my age. I didn't mean to be married this long. No, I just stuck around the last 10 years pretty much to piss him off.
Alright, let me check this. The purpose of cutting people off is I don't feel like a big man if I haven't pissed off at least 3 people and a large dog. I will settle for 3 people and 2 large dogs. Well, now we know. Appreciate you, DMR.
Who thought till death do us part was gonna take this long? People ask me all the time, what's the secret to a long and happy marriage? I can tell you the secret to a long one. Children. That's the reason my husband and I are together today, is the kids. Neither of us wanted custody.
You know, I think I've seen this before, actually. I think I've seen this one before. She looks familiar. These jokes sound familiar.
If any of you out there are planning on having children, take my advice and have natural childbirth. Save that anesthesia till that kid's a teenager and you're really My son Scooter was the sweetest child on the planet. 10 years old, we're at dinner one night and he goes, Mama, when I get married, I want to marry someone exactly like you. Then out of the corner of my eye, I saw my husband go. 1 minute, Scooter's 10 years old and the sweetest child. The next thing you know, like that, he's 15 and he's got an attitude. We'd been fighting all day and he came over to me and he goes, so, why'd you have me? Well, actually, we didn't know it'd be you.
I mean...
We were hoping for someone with a job. Well, he's all grown up now. He's in love and he wants to get married. Do you think she's anything like me? The first time I met Hiawatha, she had a safety pin through her eyebrow. I didn't even know your eyebrow could fall off.
Was it buffering? Oh, is that like the moon? Okay.
Stop it, I only have 8 minutes.
Watching this edition right now about
Neither
watch
one
their
of
bits
these
of
kids
Z. They
is the
can back
sharpest
up
cheese on the cracker.
after Joe Rogan.
She thinks
Yeah,
the
let
other
me come to that.
are spelled the same. He thinks God's name is Howard. Our Father who art in heaven, Howard, be thy name. It's my fault. When he was growing up, I said to him, don't get smart. Now he's grown and he's not. have any jokes about it because they live with us and it's not funny. It's hard to believe I'm old enough to be a grandmother, but I am. This is how old I am. The hot flashes are so bad, I thought global warming was my fault. Al Gore's been following me for 3 days. I went to the doctor, he said, you're going through the change of life. Change of life. Girls, remember when you went through puberty, they told you were becoming a woman? You go through the change of life, they don't tell you what you're becoming. I'm becoming my father. No matter what kind of doctor I go to, at my age, I end up on my back with my feet in the air. I thought that was excessive at the optometrist. It's not a nice experience. You go into the office, you lay down on a table lined with butcher paper. You put your feet in stirrups. I've had my feet in more stirrups than Dale Evans. Then Dr. Mengele's nurse comes in. He was a really evil man in World War II, those of you that were educated in Los Angeles. And she says, scoot down, scoot, 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 till you're bent like a pretzel. And you lay there and wait for the doctor to get his implements out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a sec. We were talking about it earlier today, but yeah.
Sam, I've had everything removed. I'm empty. I'm hollow. What's he looking for? Bits of jewelry, old boyfriends? Jimmy Hoffa. Finally, the doctor comes in. He rolls up on that little stool, and he starts to chat. I can't understand what he's saying because of the echo. I gotta get out of here before my husband notices I've stolen his car. His truck, I'm sorry. No, I did. I took the truck. I had to. I blew up the car. 3 days ago, I'm driving on the freeway, minding my own business, and the gravy boat lit up. Why do we have to have those stupid symbols? Who knows what they are? The first one, the sailboat. There's the water and the boat and the mast. If that lights up, do you call the Coast Guard? Why? There's the gas tank one, I got that. But there's the gravy boat. With that little bit of gravy dripping off its lip. No need to be a gravy boat. Should be a big red sign that goes, danger, danger, danger. Thing lit up. 5 minutes later, my windshield.
She said, some road signs is confusing.
I have no power steering. The radio doesn't even work. I've completely ground the car to a hole. I started to explain it to my husband. I said, well, all of this thing happened. He goes, why didn't you pull over immediately? And I said, I couldn't. I was in the HOV lane. And he...
Oh well. Alright, cool. That was funny. But yeah, some road signs are confusing. Like, they don't make no sense. But, yeah, so let's see. Watching the Inside Edition right now about to watch a bit of TMZ. They can back up off Joe Rogan, the guy who's not racist, when he was saying people took out of context. Perhaps I saw Joe Rogan's video on Instagram about it as being massively took out of context. That being said, I don't think people should be saying it, but he wasn't being racist. Yeah, he said it was taken out of context. That's the mainstream narrative. If you want be the last white person who said it, won't be the last. What a week for Whoopi and Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, oof. Oops. I mean, two small dogs. That's so good. 2 small dogs, 2 large dogs. As long as you're pissed off something or somebody. But yeah, the whole Joe Rogan thing, that took a turn, because when it kicked off with Neil Young, and Spotify were like, oh yeah, we're just gonna remove Neil Young's music. I was like, raw, Spotify actually did that, you know, because that's kind of a, I mean, at least Young. I mean, not trying to be rude or nothing, but it's Neil Young. It's not Beyonce, you know what I mean? But still, it was like, all right, cool, let's stand by Joe Rogan. But then other artists started coming in saying, oh yeah, we want our music removed, and there's all kinds of people putting on pressure on artists to have to take their music off of Spotify, and some are doing it, some aren't. But then the whole thing about India Irie, and she was like, yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, but not about a COVID thing, about how his use of the N-word. And here's the thing about that. Like, I mean, I like India Irie. She's an incredible singer, but I would say I generally don't follow her stuff that much. So this is the first I'm hearing about it. That being said, I believe her when she says that she's been saying this for a while. Like, I doubt she's lying that she's been saying this for a while. That she's probably has been talking about that for a while, and it's just that nobody's taking notice of it. So the fact that it's come to light now, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, if people really cared about that, then how come nobody backed India Irie when she was been talking about this? That's something I feel like it's clear to me that people don't really care that much about this issue. It's just being added onto it to kind of further another thing. No one really cares about the fact that he said that word. It's not really not in any real way. It's just oh yeah, we could add this on too, kind of thing. But he did say it clearly. It's on video. He did say it some 20 times at least, or something like that. But like he says, out of context, and context does matter, right? Why was he saying it? What was the reason for him to say it? I don't know. I'm not going to defend it because, again, I don't know the context. I'm not going to say he was right to say it because I don't know the context. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. But like Sam says, it's like, regardless of context, you do have to consider, is that really the word you want to be using? Even if you are saying justified, do you really want to be using that word knowing that it can cause such an issue? So yeah, there's definitely an argument to be made. I mean, to me, it's not necessarily about whether he's racist or not, because yeah, I doubt that he is, and I think that's very unlikely, at least not in that, say, traditional sense of the word. I think everybody has some kind of racial bias, whether consciously or subconsciously. But, that doesn't mean that you are a racist. It just means that, we're raised in certain ways. We have certain beliefs, or we have certain traits that maybe we don't even realize, things like that. It's all part of society and how we're sort of treated, how we're kind of raised, brought up, and everything else that comes along with it. There's always going to be things that are subconscious that we don't necessarily realize could be a problem. So that's possible. But I don't think he's a racist in that traditional sense of the word. But yeah, it's less about that and more about, okay, look, you use the word that you should have been using, even in any context. But then it comes down to, is this the thing that you want to cancel somebody over? Is this the thing that, you want to like end somebody's career over? Especially when it's like, come on, apparently the last clip was from 2019. So what, 2 years ago? And it's only now people want to say something? Come on. It's clear that nobody really cared about it, and it's only because of the whole COVID thing people just kind of would bring it up and act like they care. So yeah, I'm not particularly impressed with that, with this whole kind of like, oh yeah, and use this word too. Really? And you didn't want to say nothing before? You know what I mean? It was such a big problem. You didn't want to say nothing before? Really? It just feels like people using racism or racial issues as a token. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the thing that anybody really cares about. It's just, oh yeah, racist too, racist. Yeah, he said he has the N-word. Yo, what up, Kobe? What up, y'all? Yeah, we're just talking about a few things, Kobe. Just kind of joined in. Rogan, Whoopi Goldberg. It's been a wild week. What would be said wasn't entirely wrong. It was the way she worded it mostly, but it's fair game. The council squad went at her too. Sonny Hostin was just saying certain use of speech should be policed. Would be going in trouble for saying race had nothing to do with the Holocaust. Yeah, anyone who's read it wrong. Yeah, anyone who's actually woke. She made a comment on the leftist view saying Jewish Holocaust wasn't about race, it was about man's inhumanity against man. At least Rogan had the balls to say it. Let me thank you. So are we allowed to suggest our own videos? Yeah, you can suggest a video. It's all good. You know, we're just having some fun, talking some fangs. But you can suggest a video. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, your own. Oh yeah, you have your own video. Saying what video that you made. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's cool. But yeah. So what people were saying that Holocaust wasn't about race, about man's humanity inhumanity to man. I was listening to Sarah Silverman. Podcast, and she was talking about that, and she said something that's quite interesting, which was that what Whoopi Goldberg wasn't, what Goldberg said wasn't, incorrect, but it wasn't necessarily correct either, because people define race in different ways, and how one person defines race and compared to how another person defines race is can be different. And I think it's fair to say that the Holocaust had nothing to do with race, probably not exactly accurate. Race did play a part, but yeah, certainly when you look at, say, bigger picture of the whole thing, you're talking about one man's inhumanity to other people, other men and women. So yeah, it wasn't what she said was wrong, so to speak, but it wasn't entirely right. You know what I mean? But certainly not something that you'd want to, I think is worth like taking somebody off a show for. That's just a talking point. You know what I mean? That's just a talking point to say, oh, well, actually, that's all that takes. That's all that takes. Well, actually, this is what was going on. This is what it's about. Oh, I see. Now I know better. That's all that takes. You don't need to suspend somebody for 2 weeks to reflect on what they said. Really? Come on now. That's unnecessary. That should be the whole point of the show called The View. That people say things and people have counterpoints and then you discuss those points. That should be the whole point of a show called The View. But clearly when they mean by The View, it's only one view is allowed on the show and every other view has to be pushed to the side. And come on, man. Them shows are just a joke at this point. Them shows are just a joke. Whoopi Goldberg was pretty much the only good thing on that show. Well, after I can't remember her name right now. I'm blanking on her name. Raven Simone. After Raven Simone left, Whoopi Goldberg was the only good thing on that show. Well, maybe not the only good thing. That's a bit harsh, but certainly the main reason why I'd watch it. Like I don't know if they show it on UK TV, but I'd watch the clips on YouTube. And yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's pretty much the only reason why I'd click on any of those videos. So if she's not on it, if Whoopi Goldberg, Whoopi Goldberg is a legend. Do you understand? Whoopi Goldberg is a legend. Of course, that doesn't mean that she's going to get everything right, but certainly, like, if she says something that's maybe wrong or incorrect or not quite all the way there, it's a talking point. That should be the whole point of the show. You talk things out. You don't suspend somebody because they said something that doesn't quite align with... That show's a joke, and not a good one. Welcome, dog. Hey, you can probably check it on YouTube or Google it up. Okay, so I have a fun video. It's Pokemon Nuzlocke playthrough. Okay, also have a review of Jaden Animations 2 Nuzlocke. Okay, so is that on the? I'm guessing it's on your channel. Is that DMR or DM Rob rather? G. What do we call it again? Pokemon Nuzlocke. If it's a long video, I might not watch it all though, because Pokemon playthrough. Eesh, that sounds like a long video. Oh, mate, Pokemon playthrough. Shoot, I hit the wrong one. G. Was it Nuzlocke you call it? N-U-Z-L-O-C-K-E. I'm not sure I'm finding this DMR. I'm surprised that Joyless Bear didn't interject when she said it. I haven't actually seen the video. I mean, I heard what she said, but I haven't actually seen that whole clip. So Joy never said nothing. All right. Hey, have you played any Call of Duty? Also, I agree with you. Appreciate you, man. I've played a few Call of Duty games. Not for a while though. The last one I played was, I think, Call of Duty. What was it called? Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2? I think it was Black Ops 3. I think it was the last one I played, but yeah, it was years back. Elton, no, the show used to be like that. Now it's basically anti anything that isn't Democrat leaning. By your definition of race, the Jewish ethnicity is not a race. You can be West African, Cambodian, or Canadian and still be Jewish. So I understand her point. Genocide isn't bound to just race, right? I mean, there's between race and ethnicity. That's another thing to consider as well. Like, Judaism is a religion, not a race or an ethnicity. So there's that. I mean, like I said, people do define it in different ways. So it's, and there was race involved with the Holocaust. Like, it wasn't like Hitler just didn't like Jews. He didn't like a lot of people when it came down to it. But yeah, fundamentally, when you pull it all together, it's being inhumane to other people. So yeah, she wasn't wrong, you know. But you can't ignore the Holocaust wasn't based on race. Like the funny moustache dude literally had a vision for Aryan people. That alone makes race motivated. It's long, yeah. It's long, but it's there. I could use exposure. Cool. What's base? Okay, gotcha. That's all. I got what you meant, Cobes. I got what you meant. But talk shows are no longer talk shows. They agree with the popular opinion shows. Yeah, no, it's not there. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Unless I'm searching it completely wrong, I can't find it. Can he find it? So let me see here. Let's okay, so this is I just found your channel. So let me click on your channel. Okay, I think we got it. Here we go. So first Pokemon Nuzlocke, the Kaijun run. Okay, well, let us play a little bit.
Hello,
but yeah.
PM G, and welcome to Pokemon Fire.
50 minutes, yeah. We're gonna watch the whole thing. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We'll let it play for a little bit. For anybody enjoying this video, check out DM Rob rather, DM Rob G. Has a channel where, let's see here. It's got these types of videos. So if any of these videos look interesting to you, check out DM Rob G's channel. Matter of fact, let me drop a link real quick, make it easier for you guys. There you go. There you go. There's a link to DM Rob's channel if you want to check that out and watch some of those vids. As far as with being an actress, mostly the movies she was in way back in the day are on point, but don't care for much of her views, especially political. She's had controversy in the past too. I think pretty much anybody who's been around a while has had controversy, but yeah. Nah, I mean, she's I appreciate her viewpoint on a lot of stuff. I think just from her perspective and the life that she's led, life that she's had from, you know, her childhood to her acting career and everything else, I appreciate her viewpoint. So yeah. That's so good, Rob. I think we got it. But appreciate you. I mean, yeah, it's Eva and yeah, Bear is Jewish. Yeah. You should react to it if Call of Duty Zombies was realistic. I mean, I tried Call of Duty Zombies, to be honest. I ain't like it too. I mean, it was okay, but yeah.
Professor Oak wants to talk to us because of course he does. It's every Pokemon game ever. Well, okay, I don't leave town.
Respect the effort, but yeah.
It took me a minute to remember that I need to leave town before the professor actually
Men like Rob.
and talks to me. But I haven't.
Oh, not the whole thing. And I will just let it play for a little while. Let it play for a little while, and then we'll see. But anybody who's interested, check out DM Rob G's channel. Check out his videos.
There are 2 buildings and labs. There's not much here where you can fix and hop. Now I went ahead and rolled a die for this part.
I haven't played Pokemon for time. The last Pokemon game I played, I think, was... I can't remember. I think it was Pokemon White or Black. I can't remember which one. Pokemon White or Black, something like that. I really don't remember. But it was on, like, the DS. Yeah, on the DS. Apparently, a lot of Pokemon games are just the same thing. So, yeah, you play when you play more, I suppose. Maybe I'll check out my channel. Hey, why not? Let's get back into myself. Nice.
At that point, I have to go ahead and leave Meridian City, go all the way back down, talk to Professor O.
I think I have checked out your channel, actually.
In the world so far, deliver his parcel, come across Lazy Boy again, go through this conversation, get the Pokemon.
There we go. XXX all music.
Officially beginning my run. Go to my rival sister Daisy, get a town map, leave her place, go up north again to Meridian City.
For anyone interested in XXX all music,
Run into my first Pokemon.
post stuff about XXX Tentacion, Juice World.
I catch this wild Rattata and name it Angerus.
Apparently, uploading BBC Sounds videos. Might want to watch that though. Might want to watch that. Just saying. I'm not sure. I'm not sure they'd like that very much. So you might want to be careful about reposting their things. They might take issue with that. But hey. But anybody interested in
I lead the Pokemon Center.
XXX All Music channel? This is it. Check it out. Check out some of the vids.
Where I catch a Mankey. I actually had a bit of a problem reading this one, as there aren't very many kaiju who use fish.
Of course, you would differ from Whoopi Brex. You bet for the red team.
Route 22, I went ahead and went north, which of course I came across.
Red, blue, it's all about you.
I don't care, old man. As you can tell, I was positively thrilled.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's go for a little. Let's let play for a little bit longer. Then I'll switch over to one of XXX's videos.
They didn't have any way to turn any tutorials off.
But yeah, I just find there's certain people whose views I appreciate, even if I don't necessarily agree with them. I just think they come with a interested insight to certain things, and Whoopi Goldberg is one of them. You know, I just think that there's people who, you know, and I guess it comes with a lot of things, like your life experience, being of a certain age. I'm sure has something to do with it as well, and just things that you've gone through, things that you've seen. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there who are just very much, they pick a side and they stick to that side and they don't care no matter what, right? They're just that, and they never really consider things like nuance, never really consider how things affect other people. It's all about this one side, this one viewpoint. Then there's other people who they have their beliefs, of course, and they have like their alignments or whatever, but they're maybe a bit more willing to consider things, and because of that, their viewpoints are more nuanced. And yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate people who come with that kind of talking thing, where even if you don't necessarily agree with what they're saying, or you think, you know, something else, it'd be like, okay, I can understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate that you can explain it in a way that, you know, makes sense. And all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think Whoopi Goldberg is one of those people. At least from what I've watched her on The View, she's come across as one of those people who just, you know, has an interesting view because of their experience and the life that they've had, and they're able to kind of bring that into their discussion. Could I get a link to XXX channel? Oh yeah, I should have done that. My bad. Let me do that real quick. There you go. For y'alls who want, you know, YouTube used to make it easy where you could actually just click on somebody's name and go straight to their channel. They don't do that anymore. I don't know why you take that out, man. It's such a lame thing. It's not. It seems like a silly thing to take out. Like it was a, maybe it doesn't get used a whole lot, but you know, it comes in handy. I mean, I know you just click on the name, right click on the name and go straight to their channel, but you can't do it no more. Alright, let's put a pause on this and check out something from XXX. Not the BBC Live stuff though. I think, like I say, you might wanna, you know what I mean? You might wanna with that. So not that stuff. Let's check out something else from XXX's channel. Let's see here. Let's check out something else. Actually, is it all just re-uploads? Actually, isn't it? I think it's all re-uploads. All right, here we go. Let's check out. This is a phone call. I don't know if you can hear that. It's quite quiet, actually. There's no volume button. Also, I assume they don't mind. I did get a copyright block on episode 3 or 4. It became unblocked because I did. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's fine then. Right. Fair enough. Whoopi is like a really beautiful blanket you bought 3 decades ago. You hang on to it because you still value its design, but it's definitely far from comfortable to you. Oh mate, that's Yo, wrestling memoration. What up, man? Appreciate you coming through. How is you? The reason YouTube took it out is because people were advertising that they have a channel and it was taking away traffic from the people who were watching. YouTube was like that before. Oh, the thing about the clicking on the name. Okay. People advertising they have a channel. Let's take phone. Oh, I see. So people click on it. I would take. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So they would be like, oh, I've got a channel. Everyone click on that, and then they won't be watching the. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, fair enough. I can see that being a problem. Especially for the larger people who, if you've got like loads of. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. He's singing on the phone to somebody. It was like that before. One thing they can add to live streams is first person's view mode to the camera. First person view. Oh, do you mean like to see what I see? That could be done, but I'll need the second camera, like have it on my forehead or something, and then if I had a camera attached where I could put it on my forehead, then you could see directly what I see as I look around. I don't know if I'd want to do that myself, though. To be honest, I don't know if I'd want to show that too much. I might accidentally give away some secrets. You know what I mean? I might actually give away some things. Oh, this is repeating itself. Okay, my bad. I thought it was singing for a long time. This is repeating. Check out Black and Blue from Duke Myers and by Spencer. Love the pro pick wrestling. It's too small on my screen to see what the picture is, but if Sam likes it, I'm gonna assume it must be cool. If Sam likes it, then it must be cool. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not. Sam likes a lot of weird stuff actually, so it might not be. It might not be. Alright. What did you say it was again? I think I saw the thing. Where has it gone? This one, Duke Myers. Alright, cool. Let's check this out. It's Arch the Clown. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that is pretty cool effort. Yeah. Do you like this? For those who might want to know Art the Clown, this is what he looks like. It's a tribute. Oh, okay. Surely surely let me hit it raw. I mean, I'm not one to judge. I'm just saying, you might want to be careful with that sort of thing. Art the Clown makes Pennywise look like nothing. Ooh. I ain't know much about Art the Clown, to be fair. But makes Pennywise look like nothing? I mean, well, it looks like these guys agree with you, Sam. Why Art the Clown is scarier than Pennywise? So, okay. Looks like your statement has some bones. Green Rant agrees with you. That was the first, was it the first? I think it was the first result. Oh, there's a video actually. Pennywise versus Art the Clown. Okay, let's check this out afterwards. Let's check this video out.
You'll never go to the circus or a child.
So watch Mojo video. Check it out in a little bit. Whenever you start doing live streams, I for sure will be in the vid. Nice. I try to live stream regular. In fact, I'm probably gonna try and live stream more often. I think. I mean, like today, that type of stuff I did earlier today, where I just dropped a live stream and was talking about the whole Joe Rogan thing about earlier. I might try and do more stuff like that, just because it's a little bit. I mean, real talk, it's a little bit less on the editing, you know, because once it's done, it's just there. And you don't have to worry about editing and uploading and stuff. So I feel like I might do more stuff like that, where I just maybe be in my car, hit the live stream, and then, you know, pick a subject, talk about it for a little while, come off the live stream, and then we'll still do the regular stuff like this, of course. I ain't saying that, but I'm just thinking maybe some other things I might try and do more like that, just because it's, you know, a little bit quicker and easier on me, and it just means that I could, you know, do other stuff as well, because it does feel sometimes like I'm doing too much. Yo, what up, Frozen Gamer? Man like Frozen Gamer, how you doing, sir? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining the live stream. Pennywise is a pussycat next to Arts. Terrified 2 needs to hurry up and come out. I've not seen any Terrified moves. I guess I need to now. I guess I really need to. But wait, isn't he in All Hallows Eve, though? Isn't he in that? Or is he in a bunch of movies? Or is All Hallows Eve like another name for Terrifier? I might just confuse myself. I did not hear Jimmy Carr jokes on the Holocaust. I'm guessing they were on edge. Okay, Art the Clown, yeah. And your horror movie Exorcism of God. No, I haven't even heard of that. One last song request I have for you is Penny for My Sins on my YT. I appreciate checking me out. Jeffrey is in the movie. Jeffrey. Oh, do you mean like Jeffrey? Was it you mean like Fresh Prince? I'm not sure I'm finding this video, dude. Penny. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm seeing a video called Penny for My Sins, and it's not finding it. I'm sorry, dude. Alright. Let's check out the Pennywise versus Art the Clown, though. Amy Lee! No. Let me get it right. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I know it. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, it's like it's there. It's like right on the tip. I'm just trying to bring it to the forefront. Oh, no. It begins with a D. Where have you been hiding? Hiding? I've been here. Where have you been? I've been live, man. Hell, that was it. Hell, yes. Hell. I'm sorry. How you been, Hell? Been a while, but yeah, no, I still been here. I've been posting videos. I've been doing live streams. I think the last time I saw you, though, could be months ago, I think, at this point. Months ago. It was like before, like, Christmas and New Year's and all that. Months ago. But I'm glad you're back, Hell. I'm glad you're back. Appreciate you coming through. For those who don't know, Amy Lee Forever, otherwise known as Hell. Can I say you're a singer? Yeah, has YouTube not been letting you know that I've been going live then? What's going on? YouTube hasn't, yeah, because I've been live pretty much every week, at least once a week, with the exception of a few weeks that I wasn't. But yeah, pretty much most weeks I've been live at least once a week. And yeah, post a few vids here and there. Like YouTube, I ain't been saying that. Man, YouTube taking a piss. If they haven't been telling you, because for those who don't know, Hell was quite regular in the live streams. So yeah, if I haven't been telling you that I've been going live, then YouTube be taking a piss. That's a stretch as singer. Wow. I think you were pretty damn good. So. But hey, how you been though? What's been happening in Hell's world? Let me catch up with the chat a little bit. Let me try and watch this Pennywise versus Art. Oh, and I'll show you the killer hoodie I was about. I think cost us $5 or something. Oh, nice. From the Fresh Prince. Okay. Art did All Hallows Eve. Yeah, then he got his own movie. Okay. So it's All Hallows Eve, then Terrified. Okay, gotcha. Right there. It's right there. Okay. Am I not just seeing it then? Because I can't see it at all. It's on the news. Okay, news. Let me look for news flock then. Let me look for news flock. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let's check this out. Then we come to Pennywise versus Art. I appreciate you guys keeping the chat lively. I might have missed some stuff. If I have, I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys keeping the chat lively. Big ups to everybody in the chat right now. I'm trying to get Horizon Film Where. Oh, that's out soon, you know. Haze no singers. I think well, actually, I do know singers, actually. I do know people who sing. Or if you meant I know singers as in I can tell who's a good singer. Well, hopefully. Do you need models? I know a few models. Yeah, I do know a few models. Not very well. I used to do some photography, so I met some models during that time. And one lady that used to stay around the poetry circuit, she went into modeling. And I know a few people who have done modeling, but not necessarily are models. But yeah. YouTube tends to suggest people that upload more and have similar taste. So if you watch larger, more popular channels, that is all you will get. I've been going for smaller channels, so it suggests yours. Oh, nice. YouTube did something right, at least. There's something right. It's like a great game. I might get. Yeah, I still haven't gotten through the first of Ryzen yet. Like I've got to like maybe part way through it and. Yeah, I need to get back to that game, man. I've just kind of put it away for too long. Get on Instagram. Recorded one Barthy 90s inspired dance song for a friend who's a DJ. I can send you the link as some laughing material. I'll appreciate that. Hell, I would appreciate that. But I'm gonna make a guess now and say that it's probably gonna be a pretty cool song. And unless it's a comedy, I'm probably not gonna find it funny. I feel like I'm probably gonna feel like I appreciate it. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it is so bad that I'll laugh. Maybe. I guess we won't know till I check it out. But I'd appreciate you sending the link. I said it under. Oh, under as in underneath. Oh, right. I thought you meant under as in you pull it under. All right. All right, let's come back. Under news. Where's news flock then? I was not going to find news flock no more. Oh, there we go. Penny form. Okay, it's right there. Okay. There we go. One down. We found it eventually. That's I think if you can see it. Trust me, it's corny. But in any case, I would still like to hear it. I would still like to hear it. But how's your Christmas and New Year's, hell? And the months preceding Christmas and New Year's, like how you been? Like how's like the pandemic been going for you and all that? Like how you been getting through it? Hopefully you've been getting through it okay. Hopefully you've been getting through it okay, because it's been a tough time this past sort of year, 2 years or so for a lot of people. Wait, if you're not on Insta, where can I send it? I'm on Insta. I'm on Insta at Bandit Haze. I'm on Instagram at Bandit Haze. There should be a link in the description, actually. You're good. No. You know, I'll be honest, this song's a bit slow. I think I might prefer the other one. Oh, well. I was kind of sick over the summer. The rest was okay. Got COVID twice. Oof. I'm sorry. That sucks. Twice. Oof. Have you got your smell and taste and all that sort of stuff back? Penny for my sins. Produced by Kaid. Kaid did this remix to X's Wing Ridden Angel. Okay. Oh, that's probably why the picture and the thing. I don't know if this is where it's recorded, but it's actually quite difficult to hear what he's saying. Alright, this is going to finish soon. And then we're going to come over to Pennywise versus Art the Clown now. I know a little bit about Pennywise. I don't know too much about Art the Clown. So this could be an interesting video, but we already got Sam saying that Art the Clown makes Pennywise look like nothing. There was an article... was it on a Screen Rant that said Art the Clown is scarier than Pennywise. Like I said, I don't know much about Art the Clown. I know Pennywise is one scary, creepy dude. So if Art the Clown is worse than this guy, let's see what Watch Mojo says. Pennywise versus Art the Clown. Let's check this out.
You'll never go to the circus or a child's birthday party ever again.
Yeah, probably not.
And in this installment of Versus, we're pitting Pennywise against
True, but the instrumental is really good.
We're gonna find out which of these
I felt something to feel a thing. Second time, almost died for real. Oh no, but I got vaccinated and even boosted. Been okay. Okay, that's good. Cool. Glad you've been okay, Hell. Oof, that sucks, man. That's tough. But I'm glad you got through it. Big up, Hell. Beat COVID twice.
Pennywise the dancing clown is just one of the many forms taken by the cosmic being known simply as it. Since this is a battle of
React to
clowns,
Brandon's story by Money Curd. I mean, what? You're not gonna say please? Not gonna say hello? Just like react to this. Come on, man. What up, Boozy? How you doing?
Anyway, we digress. Pennywise is billions of years old.
Be right back. Alright. See you in a little bit.
Carried to Earth countless years ago by a meteor, Pennywise found a new home living below the area of land.
Also feeling okay, he actually died in 2019 from a heart attack. Oh shit, man. Sorry. Rest in peace, Kaid.
Every 27 years to feed on the locals, the town's children in particular.
27 years.
Like so many other great horror movie monsters, Art the Clown's history is largely shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, that's not funny. I'm about to scream. Hey, handsome! My friend wants your number.
Across his handful of media appearances in short, feature, and anthology films to date, what we have managed to gather is that despite his
I don't know about Pennywise, but I do know about Poundland.
as his brand continues to expand, we will likely eventually learn more
Everything
about
for a
his
pound?
for the time
Wow,
being, Art
I'll
was
take
unique.
everything then.
And that's a big part of his appeal. And because he's almost entirely silent, we've also never gotten any explanation as to what drives him. Art seemingly exists solely to kill and mutilate.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes.
We appreciate into this first round armed with a rich and well-developed mythology, which arguably makes him feel more compelling. As such, Pennywise takes the first round. Winner.
So it's 1-0 for Pennywise by
Costume design. Across
Watch Mojo.
Pennywise
1-0 so far.
fairly significant redesigns.
Aren't you going to say hello?
Stephen King in the book describes Pennywise as wearing a silver clown suit.
I sent a link. It's not copyrighted, so no worries. But don't bother people in the chat with it. You can listen to it off stream. All right, cool. I'll check it out in a little bit then. Appreciate you sending it through it, L.
Though the face was largely in keeping with the source material.
Yeah.
For Andy Muschietti's id films, the costume design
I've been pretty okay throughout this whole pandemic thing. Well, mostly okay. Like, I've been fortunate enough to not have caught COVID, but you know, got hit financially, so that was pretty tough. But hopefully we're on the other side of that now, and things are getting better. Try and get into a better position.
Change is in the design of the character's face, which has gotten increasingly gaunt, angular, inhuman, and just all around disturbing. One look at this clown and you know that something's not right.
Oh my god, you're never gonna believe what I just heard on the
You know what? I just remembered something. I just realized something. The reason why I was saying there's a D in there,
Garbage bag he carries
Hell
around
Daiquiris is the Twitch name. That's what I think. That's where I got in the D from when I say I noticed there's a D in there. Hell Daiquiris. So I was right. There was a D there. I was right about the D.
around to tie it up. Winner, Art the Clown. Round 3.
1-1 so
Scare
far.
Factor.
Round 3, Scare Factor. Who's Watch Mojo gonna give the Scare Factor to? Ooh. Pennywise was my favorite until I found Art. I like the strong silent type.
So he is rightfully an artist in the
All right, let me just stay quiet then and flex my muscles.
Survival literally depends on his ability to inspire fear. When people stop being afraid of him, he's robbed of his typically awe-inspiring power.
That's why you didn't kill Beverly. Because she wasn't afraid. And we aren't either.
Because Pennywise isn't limited to a single form, shapeshifting is arguably his greatest tool for terrifying his viewers. And
Oh,
by
so sorry to hear that. Here in the US, a lot of people lost their jobs.
and gives them life
True. Yeah. People lost jobs, people lost homes. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I've got to count myself as amongst the lucky ones for a lot of things. Like, it could have been so much worse. But yeah,
old dilapidated houses.
they're through some tough times, man.
Understands the value of setting the mood in the worst way possible. Art likes to keep things decidedly simpler, but he manages to inspire plenty of fear regardless. Part of what makes Art so terrifying is that despite his odd appearance and supernatural abilities, he somehow still feels firmly grounded in our world. Art doesn't keep to the shadows or even necessarily wait for the cover of darkness, nor does he carry out any sort of elaborate plots. He simply steps into a mundane, everyday space, plays some mind games, and then carries out his evil deed.
Oh, it's a clown covered in blood.
Sort of horror
Oof.
movie villain who could already exist in our world, in some form at least, and might just walk into the room at any moment. This is a close call. We are suckers for the cosmic terror that Pennywise trades, but the immediate and unrelenting threat that Art the Clown poses results in a more visceral sort of fear. And with that, he wins another round to pull ahead of Pennywise.
Ooh, 2-1 to Pennywise. 2-1 to Art the Clown, sorry.
Shut up. Round 4. Powers. Pennywise is a shapeshifter, but he is so much more. When the Losers Club squares off against this cosmic entity, it's a
But yeah, if I upload a vid and it gets blocked, I can dispute it. It took 3 or 4 days for YT to do it. Yeah, you can always dispute them. Depending on the video, though, you don't always get it revoked. Like, sometimes it just upholds the claim.
telepathy allows
In fact, a lot of times they uphold the claim.
and thus know how best to scare them.
It kind of depends on, you know.
He's also able to create tangible illusions, telekinetically control inanimate objects, teleport, and cause plants to wither and die with a single touch. also got all the usual superhuman abilities like enhanced strength, speed, stamina, reflexes, and regeneration. Plus, he can essentially induce insanity.
What option do you choose as the reason, and do they release it from
Pennywise is an insanely
so-called
powerful monster,
YT
even by
jail?
horror movie standards.
In my experience, I find that, I mean, I guess it depends on the person who's issuing the copyright, but in my experience, it's very rare that they release their claim. Most of the time, they uphold it. In fact, most times I don't even bother appealing.
Given that he always insists
You know, I just don't even bother appealing. But when I do, yeah, they usually uphold the claim. But every now and then, I guess if I'm lucky or whatever, they might release it and be like, alright, cool.
application, but does employ them in the hunt to help maximize the terror he inflicts upon his victims. He can seemingly manipulate technology, teleport, utilize limited clairvoyance.
But yeah, perhaps it is the options I'm selecting. Maybe XXX All Music is doing it
Like
better.
most supernatural slashers, he can also apparently regenerate. Both of these clowns have more than just an extra long handkerchief up their respective sleeves. But because Art the Clown's powers receive less screen time and are so ambiguous, we've got to give this round to Pennywise. Winner,
Ooh.
Pennywise.
2-all. Most of the claims are robots. If it's like happens really quickly, yeah, it's most likely a bot.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notifications.
Sometimes you don't get a claim till like maybe weeks or months later, or even years later.
For all of them. If you're on
Those are typically manually claimed, where they've actually checked your video and made a manual claim on it.
round 5,
You can still appeal those as well, but yeah. But yeah, by and large, if it happens within like seconds of you uploading the video, it's most likely it'd be a bot. Yeah.
His powers have us shaking in our boots. But at the end of the day, it's his bedside manner, so to speak, that's made him so iconic. In both the miniseries and films, Pennywise is this sort of darkly charming figure. He's extremely creepy, but in a magnetic, charismatic sort of way that's hard to look away from.
It's a final round. It's 2-all. Whoever wins this round wins the whole thing. Damn, I hate clowns. Oof.
He's quirky and sometimes even
There's a word for that. It's
in the most recent films, actor Will Smith
I can't remember. Colorophobia? I might be saying it wrong.
every gesture and facial expression
I'm probably saying it all the way wrong, but yeah, there is a word for
another horror movie monster. He is
a fear of clowns. Well, you said hate clowns, which is not the same as a fear of clowns. So yeah.
When it comes to killer clowns, they don't get much more sick or twisted than Art. One of the character's defining characteristics
Art is my winner.
silent, not unlike a
Art is Sam's winner,
When he laughs, usually it's something
but
utterly
is
strange,
Art also
without making
Watch
any
Mojo's winner?
noise. Art of
Coulrophobia, that's the word, yeah.
exaggerate your movements to make even mundane actions seem comical. Art respects this aspect of his
Coulrophobia.
but the activities to which he applies this clownish over-the-top behavior are stalking and murdering people at random. Two seriously messed up results. The theatricality of his methods is what elevates Art from your
But who gets the Watch Mojo win? It's 2-all so far. Whoever gets this last round.
This was not an easy round, but we feel like we're still getting to know Art, and that his most character-defining moments still lie ahead of him. As such, this round goes to Pennywise, the one-of-a-kind cosmic clown we've come to know all too well. Pennywise wins. Winner, Pennywise.
See you in your dreams. Oh, come back anytime.
Did we pick the right killer clown? Be sure to debate it in the comments, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to Watch Mojo for more entertaining versus battles.
Wow. Watch Mojo went with Pennywise. I'm guessing Sam didn't change your mind based on that video. But I don't know, maybe you did. Maybe you did. Let's see what people in the comments are saying. Art is scary because he's unpredictable as fuck. I'd go out at the hands of Pennywise for sure. He pretty much does his kills fast, but Art will torture the hell out of you before finally killing you. Fun fact, David Howard Thornton, the actor who plays Arts the Clown, is actually a comedian who has never played as a killer villain before playing Arts. Okay, interesting. Just saying, Pennywise got his ass whooped by a bunch of kids and the Arts was still out cutting people in half with a hacksaw. Pennywise scarier in a fantasy way, Arts scarier in a more realistic way. Thanks for informing me that both are supernatural. I like Art the Clown better because what makes him more scarier is that he don't talk. I'd rather meet Pennywise than Art. Pennywise is more powerful, but Art the Clown is just downright terrifying. I think more people agree with you, Sam. Watch Terrifier in the dark all alone and would rather die to Pennywise than being sawn off from the crotch down. Yeah, I think more people in the comments agree with you. So, okay. Looks like the public opinion is that Art the Clown is a scarier clown, a more terrifying clown than Pennywise, and we all know how terrifying Pennywise is. We know how terrifying Pennywise is. So yeah, perhaps we need to get to know about Art the Clown. I have not seen any of the Art the Clown movies, so I know I've got one on my list that you recommended, All Hallows Eve, so I guess I need to get to that sooner rather than later. Oh, I literally hung a girl upside down, got that hacksaw and cut her in half. You don't mess about, oof. Wow. There's another video, I won't watch it, it was a bit long, but it's the title, Terrifier. Stephen King's It has nothing on this. That's the title of this video. So yeah, I think more people agree with you, Sam. I think more people agree with you. Watch Mojo might be the only ones that said Pennywise. I put Pennywise there in the lead, but it looks like more people agree with you, Sam. Get Terrified, watch as soon as possible. Oof. I'm also afraid of Chucky and his bride. Chucky was pretty terrified, actually, wasn't he? Especially in that first Child's Play movie, like the original 1980s one. Okay, that's the remake from 2019. Where's the original? Here we go, 1988, Child's Play. Dr. Death's voodoo scene. Oof. I love Chucky. He was so cute. Well, I mean, he was. Till he started murdering fools. Oof. Imagine being killed by a voodoo doll like that, where your legs are getting broken, your arms getting broken, you got stab wounds, and nothing's touching you because somebody's just stabbing a voodoo doll, and you're just like, ah. That can't be nice. That can't be nice. Sam and Hell getting along. Awesome. By the way, I'm not too sure if you guys have been in the chat at the same time before, and if you have, it might have been a while ago. But yeah, Sam, Hell, Sam. I don't know if you noticed this. It might be obvious, it might not be. But Hell is a big fan of Evanescence. Okay, awesome. Someone's apparently feeding the voodoo doll donuts because I seem to be. You know what? I think that must be it. That must be it. Somebody's just like, yeah, that's probably why I've been gaining weight. Somebody just like must be feeding my voodoo doll. That's it. I like that explanation. Somebody got a voodoo doll of me and start feeding it donuts. Yeah, he killed people, but the poor dude just wanted to go back to his human form. Those fools got in his way. Yeah, he just wanted to live a normal life and be a murderer. You know, wasn't a bad guy. The guy who plays him though has a daughter who's an actress, and I can't remember her name and what she's been in, but it was something that I saw recently. Because his name's like Brad Dourif. Yeah, we go, Brad Dourif. And let's see here. Was this her name? Fiona Dourif? Is this the name? It must be, or I don't know, maybe not. I feel like I think I saw her in something recently, but now I'm not sure that I did. And in which case, while I was looking up Fiona Dourif, I mean, I just saw it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Like father, like daughter. You still got to try the Cocoa Pops banana milkshake though. Yeah, eventually. That's coming. Eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. Sometime. It's on my list still. It comes as a shocker, I know. Well, I mean. To me, another Evanescence fan. He was misunderstood. Hey, brother, of course. Ev fans are my favorite people. Awesome. We got some Ev heads in the house. The actually done some big films. He was in Lord of the Rings. Let's come back a little bit. Brad Dourif. There we go, yeah, Lord of the Rings. As Wormtongue. He was in the original Dune movie as well. He was the voice of Chucky in WWE Raw. Okay. Well, WWE's some wild things, so that's not surprising. But yeah, it looks like he's pretty much stayed in regular work throughout his career, which is pretty cool. Not every actor gets to do that. Not every actor gets to keep doing regular work, so that's awesome, man. Haze, in case if you were wondering, not all my things are re-uploads. I post rare tracks. By that I mean not really known. I also do official audio leaks and tributes, also deleted. Okay. So just stuff that you might not find anywhere else. I work hard to keep my hidden serial killer in check. I drink just the right amount of coffee. I'm good. You know, before coffee, I'm up, I'm walking around, but I'm not awake. Yeah. I do like me some coffee. Maybe just a little bit too much. I have to be careful how much coffee I drink though, because I feel like the most I can do is 2 cups in a day, right? I mean, in a regular day, the most I can do is 2. That being said, I very rarely have 2 cups in a day because I feel like the next day, yeah, I'm just not sleeping too well. So for me, like, I usually have 1 cup in the morning, and that's me done for the day. Like, on rare occasions, I have 2 in a day. But yeah, I've got to make sure I'm not doing anything the next day so I can just sleep, because you know, you get them crashes where it's like you're trying to sleep but you can't sleep, and then you're up and then you're not you're tired but you can't. Yeah, it's like that. So if I'm gonna have 2 or more cups of coffee in a day, then I need to make sure the next day I'm not doing anything. You know, so I can just be like, okay, let me sleep this off. But yeah, my 1 cup of Americano in the morning from the coffee machine, and that's usually me for the day. I don't drink coffee. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy. Maybe that could be it. We could have just discovered the reason why. Don't kill stupid people. Don't kill stupid people. Hand me coffee before my sanity cracks. Example is the BBC Sounds Legends Fall in the making that you told me about. It's not really known and not on my TV, so I started uploading the episodes. I have 2 left to upload. Not really known? I'm guessing you're in a part of the world that doesn't have the BBC then. BBC are pretty well known in the UK. They're like literally the biggest television broadcasters in the UK. So yeah, I think they're known. I think they're known. But yeah, maybe maybe that particular episode didn't do so well. I don't know. But I think the BBC are known. They've been around a while. They're the oldest actually television company in the UK. They're the very first TV company in the UK. And are they the biggest? Okay, they probably are still the biggest, I'd imagine, in terms of scope. I don't know if they're the biggest in terms of revenue, but in terms of scope, they're the biggest. But yeah, they're pretty known in the UK at least. They're known in America as well, I'm sure, because there's BBC America, and there's BBC Africa, BBC Asia as well. So they do have branches around the world. But yeah, they are known. And So I'm gonna offer everyone have a nice night. Yo, appreciate coming through, DM Rob G. And yeah, for guys who if you want to check out his channel, does some let's plays. Was watching a little bit earlier. Please check it out. I've heard that voice. Sometimes, yeah, you just gotta try and. I think everybody, to some capacity, at least most say sane people, at least anyway, to some capacity, kind of have to keep that voice in check a little bit, where, because there's always things that just piss you off, right? And then part of it has to be like, you know what? Is this actually worth going to prison for? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So let me just chill. Let me just chill. This might not be worth for getting a criminal record over. So let me just chill. But some people don't think like that. Some people don't. Some people just push boundaries. They would act wild, act crazy. They'll just act like they got no repercussions coming their way. Some people are like that, man. Oh yeah, I know it's in the UK, but I mean other places. Get out of my head, girl. Oh, we won't have stupid people anymore. I've read this, I'm sure you guys have seen this as well. I read this on some things. Someone said the problem is that smart people are always questioning themselves, whereas stupid people, oh, that's not how it goes. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah, it was something like smart people are always questioning themselves, whereas stupid people think they know everything or something like that. Something I'm sure it was a lot more poetic, but it was something along those lines. Also, the first upload I did for a track that's actually a deleted artist, Evil Spirit Blue. Downloaded the track from SoundCloud before all these things were deleted. Sorry, none can do love until that beautiful coffee is in my hands. I have no control. What's your go-to coffee, Sam? I mean, go-to brand, I should say, rather. I think you already told me you like the black coffee. Black, no milk. Black, no sugar, rather. But what's your go-to? You have a go-to brand when it comes to coffee? Like, are we talking, I don't know, Nescafe or, I don't know. I clearly don't know many coffee brands. But yeah, do you have a go-to coffee brand when it comes to coffee? At the moment, I'm mostly drinking, is it Nescafe? Yeah, I think it's Nescafe, yeah. Yeah, this is Nescafe, yeah, Dolce Gusto. Yeah, this is the one. But, well, this one really, yeah, this, the one I do is a 9, though. This is a 4, so this is a mild one. I'll go with the intense. What's it called? Intensito, or something like that. I'm an anxiety riddled mess who is constantly questioning myself. Guess that means I'm smart as shit. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, only coffee I like is Starbucks Frappuccino, but that's an entire meal. The Frappuccinos they do at Starbucks are quite nice actually. They got the was it strawberry and cream one? But yeah, when you say it's a whole meal, that's not even a joke. Like, if you have one of these, you probably don't want to eat too much afterwards because the calories are pretty high. It tastes so good, though. It does taste good. The strawberry and cream Frappuccino is, oof. You know, Starbucks, you know, they do some things right. There's a few things they do right, and this is one of them. I like the Kenko or the Nescafe Americano. Oh, okay, cool. That's the same one, Americano. Yeah, Nescafe Americano. That's the same one. But yeah. How did I end up here? Hala Madrid. Yo, appreciate coming through. Hala. How did you end up here? I don't know, but I'm glad you're here, man. Appreciate you coming through. How is you? How is you and the crew? No, I want it. It's good. I can't remember the last time I had one of these though. It was a while ago. I should probably have one. You know what though? Starbucks did I had a drink at Starbucks the other day. What was it called? It was an oat latte with strawberry oat. I can't remember. Let's try this Starbucks. So I think it's like a special edition thing they're doing. It was like a special. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. So I had the. No, is it? No, that's not it. That's not it. I think this is it. Strawberry and vanilla. Do they have like a menu on their thing? Oh, here you go, menu. Brewed coffee. No, it's not one of those. I'm not sure it's on the website here, but it was an oat latte with strawberry something or other. And yeah, it was pretty nice, man. It was pretty nice. Oh, I think this is it. Strawberry and vanilla oats latte. I think this is it. The strawberry and vanilla oats latte. And normally, like, I don't like oat milk in my... I mean, I like oat milk, but I generally don't like oat milk in coffee. When I've had it before, it's like, ugh. But, yeah, this one worked. See, me and you are connected. Indeed. Drinking the same coffee. Nescafe Americano. I mean, it's alright. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel like I have like a loyalty to them, so to speak. The only reason why I drink that one because I have like the we've got the Dolce Gusto coffee maker, right? So you have to use the Dolce Gusto pods, and you could get like different brands like Nescafe do it, Costa do it, Starbucks do it. A bunch of people do the pods for it, right? But I go with that one because it's cheap. It's cheap. It's like 3 for 10 quid and you get like 16 in a box. So yeah, it's cheap. You get 16 pods in a box. That's 16 coffees in each box. 3 boxes for 10 quid. So that's what, 30 to 40, 48 pods for 10 quid. So that's like potentially, what, if I have one a day, about a month and a half's worth of coffee for 10 quid. So yeah, it's cheap. That's pretty much it. It's cheap. The algorithm works wonders. Well, sometimes it does, hey. Sometimes YouTube gets it right. Sometimes it's like, what the hell? Why did it recommend me this crap? What in the HE double hockey sticks is going on here? Sometimes it be like that. It's a shame that you don't have Hulu in the UK. I mean, I don't use it, but hopefully XSplit can be downloaded by me. Well, the VPN A1 can stream anything from anywhere. Really, so, like lattes, they don't like me, rude, that shit. They pretty much quacks. And I use 2 spoonfuls of coffee. 2. Yeah. Yeah. Hulu. Yeah, the thing about Hulu is that the reason why they call it Hulu is because they make you jump through hoops to get it. They make you jump through hoops. I actually tried to sign up to Hulu using the VPN, and I didn't get very far because although the VPN bit was fine, it's like you had to be registered. You had to have, they wanted a credit card so you could sign up, or a debit card, credit card, whatever, so you could sign up. And you needed the card that's registered in the United States, which I don't have. And when I tried running the PayPal thing for it, it was like, they weren't having it. So yeah, the VPN bit wasn't the issue. It was more that yeah, there's, like I say, they make you go through hoops. That's why they call it Hulu. But there might be other ways. We'll see. Lattes are okay though. I mean, lattes I have on occasion. I would say that I don't tip. Like my go-to is usually black coffee. Like it's either black coffee or Americano if black coffee is not available. But yeah, every now and then I'll treat myself to a latte or whatever. And this I had the other day. I was like, all right, this is actually pretty good. But yeah. Velasca. What up, Velasca? You react to music instrumentals or just vids and real music? Black coffee, yeah. Well, instrumentals are real music. I mean, I could do that. If you got something you want to send through, I could check it out. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't even have to be music or whatever. It's like, we could do comedy, we could do whatever. I'm pretty easy. I would say I'm probably going to end the stream soon though, because it's getting late. So if you want to send something through, that might be the last thing I'll check out for today. But yeah, music, it's all good. Music, comedy, whatever. You made it today, okay. Synchronize Velasca. So this is by Velasca himself. So we're about to check out something that Velasca made. Oh, it's on SoundCloud, okay. Oh, we gotta go to a whole nother website then. One sec. One sec. Alright. Velasca. I think I find, yeah. Well, there's two. Are you Brooklyn, United States or Chicago, United States? Velasca on top. Okay, so Brooklyn. I've been to Brooklyn, so cool. I have been to Brooklyn many, many years ago. What are we looking for again? Synchronize, okay. Here we go, Synchronize is the one. Alright, before we press play, let me just catch up a chat real quick. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight with this music loop you have in the background. Oh, does it get a bit much? Alright. I could change the loop actually. Is that better? Or is it too loud? Maybe I should turn it down a bit. Might be too loud. Let me put it there. I was trying to find something just chill, you know, lo-fi, chill. So I found a few different beats. Always say everyone has flows, not me though. I'm just quirky. It's better to be quirky than cool. Oh, I don't know, maybe. It's so good. On SoundCloud, you can check that song of mine too. Let's go to Brooklyn. This is better. Okay, cool. We got something nice. All right, cool. I'll check this out, and then we'll check out Hell Song. So first is synchronize. Are we ready to synchronize? That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, kind of a chill. Oh, wait, my bad. We set it off. Sorry. One sec. There we go. Yeah. My bad, my bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's on again. Wait, okay. One sec. Is it on? It should be off. Oh, it's better. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, it should be off. It should be off now. But yeah, it's pretty cool, dude, man. I like this. So for those of you who are listening right now, well, hopefully you're all listening right now. But yeah, if you're liking what you're hearing, this is Velasquez over on Spotify, SoundCloud. Well, I don't know about Spotify as well, to be honest. But over on SoundCloud, look up Velasquez. That's Brooklyn, not Chicago, Brooklyn. You can check out more of his stuff. I miss half of it. Sounds really nice. Assuming that the doc for X is coming in March. Here is the description of the doc, a film that takes you through the complicated life of a troubled and controversial genius, XXXTentacion. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he had some issues during his time. Some controversies back again. What's going on now? We're about to listen to Addicted to You by Hell. So do I press play on this? Cause you missed rentals and now you'll laugh at this. I'm sure it's not. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't say too much. We'll see. This is a song by Hell. It's called "Addicted to You." Hey, it's all good, Velasquez. Appreciate you sending it through, man. That's a pretty cool track. Pretty cool instrumental beat. So yeah, man. Press play. All right, we press and play on this. So guys, this is by Hell. Hell says that this is corny, and we'll laugh. Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, you know, nice piano so far. Can you guys hear okay? You know what? Deep lyrics. This kind of sounds like sort of 2000s-ish pop songs, you know, when everything was like sort of more techno. This kind of sounds like that kind of era of pop music, you know, like Kylie Minogue, that sort of thing, like around the 2000s. Cher. That's a 90s dance song. That's what I came up with. Hey, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I could imagine this in the charts though. This sounds like that kind of, yeah. Yeah, so going from stream to stream. He DJs on a cruise ship. I can picture old folks dancing to this. I could picture myself dancing to this actually. Literally. It sounds like the type of music I might hear in a club back in the day. No, back when I was clubbing a bit more. You got this bit where everybody kind of slows down as it comes up and the beat comes. Yep. Oh mate, you know what? This is like, yeah. 90s, yeah. That kind of era, that kind of dance. This, yeah. The type of stuff that you'd hear in a nightclub. This, oh babe. This is reminding me of my my younger days. Not even a joke. Not even joking right now. It's some stuff that get the crowd hype. You know what? Real talk though, like I'm digging this. I mean, yeah, like you say, I mean, it's 90s, it's a bit, you know, cheesy, corny, and the lyrics are, you know, just kind of how they were back then. And I get it, but I mean, this literally is like the type of stuff that, you know, back, like I said, back when I was going to clubs and, you know, sort of like 19, 20 years old, that kind of age. This is like a lot of the music I was playing at the time. And we listen, I mean, of course, there's other stuff and different types of clubs play different music, but the big clubs would play this kind of music. And yeah, this is the type of stuff that, you know, the crowd would get hyped, especially that bit. Where is it gone? Where, I think it was around here. I might have passed it already. Yeah, I think it was this bit, yeah. When it's like... Oh wait, is it this bit? I think it was this bit, or I might be missed it. No, I think I passed it. But anyway, there was a bit where it's like, you know, when it kind of slows down, because a lot of songs, they would do that as well. It kind of slows it down a bit, and then like, you know, kind of chills it out, then it creases. You know, like, what's it called? Like crescendo, I think they call it, when it kind of comes up and kind of rises and rises and rises, and you get that beat when it drops, boom, and then the crowd just goes, wow, this is... Oh, mate, this was my time. This was my time. This was very much my time. 90s, early 2000s, that, yeah. Big up hell for this one. Addicted to You. Addicted to You. Oh, I like that. Okay, you show us your dancing. Well, you know, just a few moves, man. Just a few moves. Actually sings. Hell can sing very, very well. I've heard a few of the Hell songs, and yeah. She got them vocal cords. But that was cool, man. I like that. I like that. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate your help. Appreciate everybody coming through. Everybody sending stuff through to check out. We had some fun today. We talked about all kinds of different things. And we had some fun. That's the main thing. We had some fun. So yeah, appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate you guys showing up. But I'm gonna start winding down or wrapping up. I don't know which is preferred dialogue, but one of those or both of those. Before I do, actually, let me end this poll and give you guys the results. Because I keep forgetting. As one can see, I'm doing nothing with my gift. I'm just being lazy. I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's a saying, something I came across recently, where somebody said that just because you're good at something, it doesn't mean that you have to do that thing. And I think that holds true for a lot of stuff, that just because you can do something, you're good at it, that doesn't mean it's a thing you have to do. I mean, sometimes, you know, you'd rather be doing something else, or you just feel like you want to be somewhere else, and that's fine. It's totally valid, you know. I appreciate your singing, I appreciate your talent, but if you feel like it's not what you want to be doing for whatever reason, and you want rather, it's fine, you know. I feel like that everybody gets to make that choice, you know. Just because you're good at it, that doesn't mean you have to do that thing, you know. I think sometimes people forget that, you know, just because you're good at something, that doesn't mean you have to do it. I mean, of course, if you want to do something, you want to get good at it, right? That's how it is. But just because you have a talent and you're good at things, doesn't mean you have to do it. But when you do it, just know that people appreciate it. I appreciate it, at least, anyway. So, and hopefully everybody else appreciated it too. Appreciated it? Yeah, that. Everyone appreciates it too. But we put up a poll earlier. If you can have only one streaming service, which would it be? And the choices were Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, or Now TV /HBO Max. Nobody selected HBO Max or Now TV. Nobody, not a single anybody, grab some coffee. A bit late for coffee for me actually, but yeah, maybe in the morning, maybe in a few hours when I wake up, if I wake up. Gotta stay hopeful. But yeah, nobody selected Now TV, HBO Max. 8% of people. It's out of 12 votes, by the way. So 8% of people said Disney Plus. 33% said Amazon Prime. And then a whopping massive 58% of you said that if you could only pick one streaming service, if you could only have one streaming service, the one you would pick is Netflix. Interesting. I totally understand that. Netflix probably has the biggest library when it comes to movies and TV shows. Amazon, like we were saying before, definitely has the best value for money because it's not just movies and shows. You also got the music with it. You got the deliveries and everything else. So that definitely gives the most value for money. But then, you know, you may prefer the shows on Netflix. Here's the thing, though. Personally, if I could only pick one, just got an email from YT about episode 3. I told you about the Beauty Founds. It's blocked again due to another song. It has like 5 songs and 4 were partially blocked. There's one completely that I changed. Yeah, that will happen. Here's Kevin. Good night, all. Big up, Sam. Big up, everybody coming through. But yeah, if I could pick one, I would actually go with Disney Plus. And the reason being is that although I think Netflix has a bigger library of stuff that I like, and Amazon definitely has the better value for money, Now TV is okay, but I think it's just overpriced. Disney has Marvel movies and Star Wars. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. It's got no more Marvel movies. I'm like, I could either have more movies on Netflix, better value on Amazon Prime, or I could have the Marvel movies and Star Wars. I think I'll go with the Marvel movies and Star Wars. I think I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, that's if I could only pick one. Thankfully, I don't have to pick one, so that's a good thing. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna start wrapping up, winding down. I appreciate everybody coming through. Big up to you and your crew. Next live stream should be next week, where we do the movie night, watching He's All That on Netflix, actually. So good thing most people keep Netflix. He's All That on Netflix, watching that. In the meantime, I'll try and post some videos, maybe drop a few impromptu live streams along the week as well. To be fair, me and the kids watch Disney on Saturday nights. See, it's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. It's like, it may not have the biggest library, but it's got some pretty damn good stuff on there. So there is that. But yeah, check out those, check out my other channels. And yeah, like I said, I'm working on a video for my movie channel, so make sure check that out as well. Follow me on Insta and Twitter and all that good stuff. Have a great night. So glad I caught this live. Yeah, and hopefully YouTube starts playing around, because apparently it hasn't been letting people know that I've been going on. So yeah, hopefully YouTube starts playing around. But yeah, I do try to go live each week. So yeah, hopefully you can make a few more of those. Miss Amy Lee Forever. Miss Hell with the awesome vocals. Big up Alan Evans. See you soon. Take care. Nice one. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, guys, to all the talkers and the stalkers, to the stayers and the strayers, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping it company. Thank you for keeping it lively. The village is strong because you make it strong. We're only going to get stronger until whenever, if ever. Peace. Oh yeah, and I'll check out. I've added that documentary to the watch later list. So yeah, check that out in the car. I'll be planning for that, and yeah, try and let you know what I think of it. Formulate some thoughts and all that. But till then, peace out, guys.